Hello Aries, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing a tarot reading, psychic tarot reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are welcome. It's for this week. I'm starting to tune into the energies already of the week, the most important messages that Aries needs to hear for this week. So this is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. If you'd like a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below that takes you right to my book online page. And it's just so much fun meeting so many of you in that one-on-one space. I'm just grateful and honored. So, all right, Aries, let's get to your tarot reading. In the past, we have the Page of Wands. Feels like someone learning how to take action. Taking action. It feels like, so you're healing something in the past, very hopeful, even though there's a cycle that keeps repeating around security and stability and home. The energy of home is really shifting in the past. Feels like you're trying to bring balance. You're trying to heal. This is a wounded healer. This is someone trying to heal everybody in their environment so they can feel safe and secure. It feels like that's part of what your job was, to find your security in, this could be very well the family of origin. This is how you grew up, that it's your job to parent your parents, to ground, to heal. It feels like you're emotionally taking care of your parents, and it feels like that's what you believed your job was, to heal everybody in the environment as a way to keep yourself safe. And it feels like you kept repeating this cycle. You found your value and your worth in healing others and bringing stability and security. It looks like something shifted. Something changed. Grief. Mourning a loss. It feels like you're mourning, you lost yourself in this behavior. In a wounded healer, healing everybody in your environment, it feels like by doing that, by you perceiving that that's your value and worth, comes from you constantly helping others, pleasing others. You lost yourself. It feels like, when you've done this for so long, finally there's this realization that you're living for everyone else, that you're showing up for everyone else, but you haven't shown up for yourself. You're considering everyone else. Wow, that's tough. It's tough. It feels like there's I've given so much. I thought this was the way to my happiness, but I've given so much of myself away. It feels like your energy is very scattered, and then it's impossible to overcome obstacles because you're scattered. Your energy is scattered, your focus is scattered, your attention is scattered, and it feels like you're stuck. And it's like I can't move forward. I don't understand. It creates a lot of confusion and fear in the back of your heart space, because really it feels like your beliefs in the past is this is the way I'm going to show up to my happily ever after, and instead you're stuck in a cyclical pattern, and there's a need to take action and get out of, at least get out of that mindset, get out of those habitual ways of being. Whew. Wow, Aries, starting off deep. Okay, in present time we have Tower. So some foundation. What happens with the Tower is there's a foundation that's unstable, that's not well formed, it's not grounded, it's not even, it's not flat, it's not stable. And then you start building the walls of the tower on that foundation. And it feels like the walls are, since they're built on this faulty foundation, there's only so much you can build the walls up before they crumble down. And it feels like there's something is falling apart in present energy. Wow. It's falling apart because there's a lot of pain, brutality. This is very painful communication. Feels like there's you're looking at how someone was so brutal. I think it's blowing your whole world view. How painful this is. It looks like you're stuck in a lot of beliefs, very limiting beliefs. It looks like you've created a lot of coping strategies that keep you stuck in relationships because you were told this is how. It feels like you ignored a lot of red flags. You ignored a lot of the pain so you could stay in a very toxic and painful environment. And now it's all falling down around you, and there's this, I can't believe I stayed in this really painful situation where there was a lack of love, a lack of care. Looks like someone doesn't want to fight anymore, but they're unapologetic and they can't stop lying. Whoever this is, they're brutal. It feels like they want you to be ignorant and kind of trapped. And it feels like they want to have you around as their personal, they somehow feel justified in how they're treating you, the poor treatment. They feel that it's your place to take it. They feel justified in how they're treating you. I think you're seeing this, like this person is unapologetic. They don't want you to fight. They just want you to tolerate. They want you to take it. They want you to see things the way they're seeing them. This person feels very closed-minded. This person lacks empathy. Right now in this current energy, it feels very narcissistic type of energies, very punishing. They see things from their point of view and nobody else's. You have to really dissociate to even communicate with this person, because they need to be seen how they want to be seen. They need you to believe how they believe. They're in their own little dystopian world, dissociative world. And I think you've had enough of living someone else's living in someone else's dystopian energy. Feels like you've given enough. It feels like you're wanting this person to be someone else other than who they are. It feels like you've tried to heal this connection and heal this person, and you're still, maybe you're realizing with the Tower that this person is never going to change. And if they are going to change in this lifetime, you are not their medicine, and they are not yours. This feels more like addiction, a very toxic connection. Okay, Aries, what's hidden is the Six of Cups. This is nostalgia. It feels like you're looking back at and remembering. Yeah, okay. Right now, you're looking back at the past. It looks like you're trying to figure things out. You're trying to heal from the past. You're trying to make sense of what you've been through and what you're going through. You've expended a lot of time and energy into a connection, into a person, and it feels like it's hard for you to just cut your losses and realize, okay, this is not going to go the way I thought it was going to go. It feels like you have to convince yourself of letting go, of trying to fix. It feels like you're addicted to fixing, a wounded healer type of energy. And really, what's really a powerful shift that you could have is realizing that instead of trying to heal everyone in your environment, that if you turn that energy, that focus, and that intention inward and heal yourself, that is where the healing can be done. And it looks like a mother wound. Feels like you have tried to heal everybody in your environment. You haven't healed and nurtured yourself. Love yourself right where you are right now. Not when you change, not when you get to where you believe that you deserve love, but loving yourself right now, right where you are, wounded, hurt. That's a good place to begin. All right, the possible outcome this week, Aries, is the Star. So the Star comes after the Tower in the tarot deck, 26 and 27. So that's very quick. That's hopeful. That's healing. Nurturing. You know, it's interesting with the Taj Mahal pictured on this card. I'm getting a message that, you know, the messaging around the Taj Mahal is that this was an act of love from the Shah of one of his wives, his most beloved wife. And he loved her so much that he created the Taj Mahal. Did you know that I believe he had several wives or a concubine, but he loved this wife the most. But to me, it reads as a very selfish love, because she kept having his children, and the physicians around them at the time said, She can't handle another pregnancy. If you love her, don't get her pregnant again. And he didn't heed that, got her pregnant again, and she died. And as a result, that to me feels very selfish and self-serving. The love is not about how can I love you so you flourish, so you grow, so you expand. It feels like a very self-serving love. And then he built this amazing palace with the best artisans, the best engineers, architects, and then he killed them. So it could never be duplicated. So I'm tuning in to, this picture, this idea of what love is. And I feel like that's what you're realizing, is that someone's idea of what love is, and erecting all this for love, but at such a great sacrifice. It's all about the person the Shah who loved, not the object of their love was an object. They didn't perceive that as another being with their own hopes, their own dreams. So it feels like you are learning a very powerful lesson about what love is. Maybe you're realizing how to love yourself, that you don't abandon yourself for someone else's idea of what love is. It's for each of us. What is loving and fulfilling for you? And so it looks like with that hope, you're strategizing. You've got the world at your hands and you're making plans to move out. You're isolating and healing. You're also, it looks like you're finding your own answers. You're not listening to other people. That's a great first step. You're just so focused on rebuilding that you have all the resources you need, whether you believe that or not, that you can rebuild, that you are going to not only rebuild, but building, it feels more authentic. It feels grounded in this reality. And it looks like you're healing your own broken heart. So, wow, very powerful, Aries. What a week. I hope that was helpful. Let me know in the comments. I read every comment. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Take care. Bye.